going to talk about a very interesting topic. It's called channeling. What does channeling actually mean? And could you channel without realizing that you're channeling? And how does channeling actually connect to the concept of your higher being, higher soul, and the souls which are in your family souls? I shall get into these four topics, which are all correlated. This is a deep conversation, so please pay attention and listen carefully. What does channeling actually mean? Channeling actually means that you connect to your higher sense of self, your organic sense of self, your organic self, your not just organic self, also your original self. And you also connect to souls, family souls, who are part of your life from past lives. Family souls who lived in different galactic planes, etc., etc. That's what channeling actually means. You should know that what I'm doing right now is also channeling. Whilst you may turn around and say, "What? Channeling? You're just talking on a YouTube video." I am talking on a YouTube video, but I need to connect to a higher source, to a higher sense of self in order to get out the right words, which I do in my amazing videos. I do channeling when I write things. Have you ever had when you wake up in the morning and you're connected to your higher self because you slept and you put out much, much clearer thoughts? Have you ever had that? Well, if you haven't, I had it. I have it very often in the morning. On my way to work in the morning, I channel. I write through channeling. Again, you're probably going to turn and say, "Jessica, what are you talking about? Channeling?" You probably think of the biblical idea of channeling, which is what Bilham did in the Bible. And you're like, "Jessica, you can't do channeling." Actually, you could do. Everyone could do channeling. Every one of us is connected to a higher sense of self, an organic sense of self, and a more natural, unfiltered, unmasked, and higher being within us. Every one of us is that way. Now, I want to talk about the topic of souls, family souls, right? Every one of us has that family member, whether it's a sibling or a cousin or a relative, who has nothing to do with us in our lives. And often enough, we get really frustrated about it and we're like, "That's just terrible. Why are they so mean? I try to make contact with them. They're not part of my life. Why is that? And do I have to really get angry about it?" Thing is that, no, don't get angry about it. We have family souls that connected with us in previous lives and are connecting with us in our current lives. That's how it works. We have family souls and they carry on with us through our lives and through the paradigms of our lives. And when you have a family member who has no contact with you, after you've made the effort, they're still not interested in you, let it go. Leave it alone. They're not part of your family's soul. They're not really your family. And if you let it alone, if you leave it go, you will accomplish what you need to accomplish in this lifetime. You will accomplish that means of connecting to your Akashic records and connecting to your higher sense of your higher source and achieving Dharma, which is what many of us are supposed to be achieving. We all aim to achieve Dharma, which means playing out the right mission, our right purpose in life. That's what you do when you connect to your higher self and you don't pay attention to either messages which are not coming from your higher self because you haven't thought through those messages through channeling, or family members who are not part of your life because they're not part of your soul family. You let them go, you let it alone, you don't pay attention to it, and their reality has nothing to do with you. And your thoughts and your messages which you put out, by not connecting to your higher sense of self, to your higher source, to source, let it alone. Let it go. Leave it alone. You know, a couple of months ago, I started playing music on a keyboard, on a music keyboard. And I really, really couldn't believe it. Why couldn't I believe it? Because for 40 years of my life, I couldn't play more than 2 songs on a keyboard, and those 2 songs were extremely simple. I thought I have no musical talents. I cannot play on a keyboard, a music keyboard. Today, I could play practically any song on my music keyboard. How did I do that? How's that possible? Does it even make sense? For 40 years, I couldn't touch a keyboard. Yes, I had the 2 songs, but that wasn't very real. So for 40 years, I couldn't touch a keyboard, right? All of a sudden, I get onto a keyboard and start playing. What's going on here? It's called channeling. Channeling. Yep. It was God's way of telling me, Jessica, I squeezed the olive within you. I brought the olive oil, the virgin olive oil within you, as it says in the biblical verse. Olive oil which has been squeezed and it's virgin, I think the word is virgin, perfectly ready for lighting up the candles in the sanctuary, in the temple. Actually, it's in reference to the sanctuary, to the tabernacle more accurately. Point is that God said to Jessica, you know something, Jessica? You've been through quite an ordeal in your life, and there was a purpose for that. Now I'm going to let you play on your keyboard, and I'll just send it to you through channeling without a problem, with ease, and without any issue. I knew a lot of people in my life who really wanted to play on a keyboard, and I was one of them, and I couldn't. But God gave me this gift a couple of months ago, and it's all part of the idea of channeling. Now, you must be wondering, okay, let's work this through. You must be thinking, okay, so when I put out messages which are well thought out, very clear messages, that comes through channeling. And it comes from source. It comes from our organic sense of self, our organic self. When I have connection with family souls and we connect on a deeper level, again, that correlates to souls who were part of our life from past lives as well. And family members who are far away from us physically and mentally, they're not part of our lives. And they weren't part of our lives in our previous incarnation, right? So you must be wondering, who are these channelers on YouTube? Who are these channelers? You have channelers on YouTube. There are some channelers on YouTube who are fake, by the way, because wherever you're going to go in life, there is some fake. So let me just make that very clear. There are some fake channelers, and don't get too carried away over it. But what is it? There are some channelers on YouTube, right? And there are some channelers in general. Are they also channeling? Can I do exactly what they do? And what's a fake channeler? A fake channeler is somebody who says that they're connecting to a higher sense of self. They're connecting to source when they're actually not doing that, and they're conning people. That's what it means, a fake channeler. But they're still channeling, right? They're still channeling and connecting to a higher sense of self, although most of it is a con. It's a fake. It's not real, and it's done with an ulterior motive. And so there are channelers and there are family members who are not supposed to be in our life because they're not part of our life. They're far away. far away mentally and physically, right? Both concepts correlate because you have three different types of channelers, right? You have channelers like we, who are not on a very high level yet spiritually. Nonetheless, we still know how to connect to deeper thoughts, insight, source thoughts which come through insight, and we connect through meditation, and we connect when we wake up in the morning, when we have a clear head. And when we put out thoughts which didn't come through clarity, we put out thoughts which are not as good, and we say things which are not as effective and not as smart, intuitive, and intelligent. We all have that. And then you have channelers who are fake, but then you have channelers like Bashar, who is absolutely amazing. A lot of amazing people talk about his greatness and how real and genuine he is. So you have three different types of channelers, and then you have people who connect to channelers as souls, as family souls as well. Family doesn't always mean literal family. It also means soul connections, which you all have. I hope I've explained that well. I hope I gave clarity on this issue. If I haven't, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. I will put out another video if you haven't understood this topic properly. I will put out another video on this topic. If you enjoyed today's video, press that like button. And why not share this message, share this video with your friends, family, acquaintances, peers, and also that great aunt who lives far away, but she's deeply connected to you. Let her know what channeling is about and what it means to be connected, soul connection with people in your life. I love you so much. I'm sending you out high vibes. And if you are my subscriber, why not press that bell notification next to the subscribe button so that you could see these videos right away when they come out. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. I love you tons and tons. Remember, if you have any comments, in the comment section down below, and smash that like button. I love you so much.